Okay, so we are live. I'm using StreamYard for the first time. It's an app to broadcast and do YouTube lives and Facebook lives. So
For the first time,
if you
it's an
hear me,
app.
okay, it looks like it's on YouTube. So it looks like it's working. I'll wait for people to join in. In the meantime, I will also send a newsletter with the link to the live. So give me a moment to do that. Let's click on share. No, the video file. Invite. Invite guests. Okay, great. So we'll wait for a few more people to join, and then we can talk about it. So YouTube. And the topic, of course, will be
So YouTube.
preparing for Q4. What are the things that I'm taking and implementing in my business to be prepared for Q4 and even Q1 2022? We all know that it's really, really crucial to be prepared and, you know, have an organized plan and strategy due to the raising costs of shipping lately. So we'll talk about all of this. In the meantime, you can go ahead and prepare some questions. I'm going to send a newsletter to all the subscribers and everyone to join us so we can have uh, many people enjoying this free question and answers session. Um, and let's see how it goes. Okay, so YouTube live. Now you can throw your questions and ask me all of your questions now. I will answer them by first serve. First come, first serve basis. So ask your questions, put them in the comment section, and I will start with the first one. After I'm going to cover a few topics related to Q4, the topic of this session. Um, just give me 1 second, waiting for a few more people to join us and be part of this live, which is super important. We're right around the corner of Q4 holiday season. It's already started, in my opinion, but you know, still there's some time left to really do last preparations for the holiday season, for the shopping season, and it's opportunity for you to ask me questions. Hello, Gilly. Hello, Buzika. You're welcome. Share it with more people and let me know if you can hear me and ask me all your questions. I'm gonna be talking starting very soon. Answers live now. Okay, take me a few more seconds and I'm already done. Should I prepare enough stock in 3PL? Okay, so I'll go through the questions very soon. Just give me one more moment. I'm sorry, I'm not that prepared like the previous lives. It's also a new platform, SteamYard, that I'm using, and I'm crazy busy lately with inventory management, product research, PPC. I have many things that I want to share that are working great in my business after I had slowed down. But that's what it's all about. The life of entrepreneur. You have ups and downs, and if you have to really you have to learn how to manage the stress, how to deal with it, how to look at it in perspective, and that's what differentiate, I think, the people that succeed to the people that are not. the way that the mental game is, how they're really looking at things. Because everyone knows the techniques, everyone knows what they need to do, but those that have a strong mental game, they're ahead of many. Uh, I mean, they are the successful ones, right? And I'll share with you that I recently paid $15,000 for 2 days event. That's a crazy number. I could get a really nice car for that amount, and that's only for 2 days. That's for Amazon FBA sellers. And it was hard for me to pay that amount, but I always say, in order to grow, in order to make money, you have to spend money. Um, so this is really important to growth, and to become better and to grow into bigger heights. You have to really get out of your comfort zone. And for me to pay $15,000 for 2 days event, it's more actually with the flights and some other arrangements. So for me, it's a big amount. And that's getting out of my comfort zone. That's for me doing something that I didn't do before, and that's how I'm going to grow. And maybe later on it will be 50,000 or $100,000 for consulting call with someone. I don't know if I'm gonna pay it, but maybe this person could change my financial or life for $100,000, and then it's worth it. So that's what we're all about. I see more people joined here. Um, okay, let's just give me one more second. I'm sorry, I'm just hitting the send for that email so more people can join. And I'm gonna be right back with you, answering questions and talking about few topics that I prepared ahead. Okay, so this is done. Let's go and open some of the topics or categories that I wanted to talk with you about today. Okay, so we all know that the shipping costs went up crazy. I'm talking about this. Everyone else in the Amazon FBA space is talking about it. And it's becoming really stressful and painful to sellers that already selling, and to new sellers that are being intimidated by the crazy high costs of shipping. Sometimes it's not, sometimes most of the cases now it's becoming more expensive than the actual item. So I wanted to share my strategy, how I deal with it. So how I deal with it is that I try to really ship my goods ahead of time, and if I need 3,000 units in Amazon warehouse or here in the US, I will order 5 or 6,000, and that's allow me to ship my goods in a slow sea shipping, very slow, that is relatively competitive price or even the same prices as before, because it's a slower shipping method. Um, in order to do it, you need to have capital, and or you can use other people capital, and you need to have track record of good working items. So I wouldn't really risk having more inventory, excess inventory, by doing that only for new items. I would do it for items that you run with and you or reorder for a long time, and you have confidence in that you will eventually get rid of this stock. So if you're in that situation, this could really help you save a lot of money. It saves me a ton of money. Another solution is that I bring all my goods to the US and then spread them into Amazon warehouses. And now what Amazon did is they're splitting my plan into 3 or 4 locations. So there is a solution to that. I'm not going to share it here. If you're interested, email me at Tomer, Tomer at sourcing-monster.com, and I can share with you the solution to that. If you have more than one warehouse that Amazon wants you to split your stocks, even from China, and you're stuck with it, I have a solution for that. Hit me up and I will let you know how to resolve this, how to solve this. Um, I also have news that I want to share with you, that I became a business partner in a logistic company that I was their customer for a long time, and I decided to enter into this area because it's something that a lot of people struggle with, and I feel there is a gap in the market with communication and customer service And people always looking for reliable logistics companies to work with, and that's why I entered into this market. So if you want me to get you a great deal with a great company that I'm a business partner in, to ship your goods from China to Europe or Amazon US, let me know. Hit me up at Tomer at sourcing-monster.com, and I can help you with your logistics needs. That's the tip about how you can save money shipping goods in a slow shipping method. Another topic I wanted to talk about before we get more questions, and guys that are live, please ask your questions. It's an opportunity for you to really get free access to me. Usually, I try not to do a lot of coaching calls, but for serious people, I do offer that. And I charge, right now it's $150 per hour, but I will increase it to 200 because I want to focus more on my business and less doing coaching calls. But this is a free opportunity for you. Instead of paying $200 to get it for free, ask your questions and I will answer them in detail. And another topic would be external traffic. Uh, this is something that I'm testing for really 2 years now, I think. Testing out how you can leverage external traffic that could be maybe more cost effective or could help you with rankings organically to fight with the raising costs of Amazon PPC. And lately, I really I'm very happy to announce that I really tested this with 3 or 4 products, and I was able to rank very high organically using external traffic. I'm not gonna share the exact method and how I did it here, because I don't want so many people like doing and trying those things, and then it's not gonna be effective. But um, but we can explore it, and if you have like and like if you are stubborn enough, you can find the way to like experiment this and have this works for you. So this is a really powerful tip that I'm giving you here. Explore it, try it, and it will help your organic rankings like crazy. It's really a game changer for me right now in my business, because what I'm doing, I'm taking away a lot of the PPC spend on Amazon due to really crazy bids that are going on right now, and moving it back to, not back, but moving it to Google AdWords traffic, Pinterest traffic, that converting not like Amazon, but converting very well. And if I compare the effectiveness and the cost of it, it's giving a good fight to the Amazon PPC platform. So this is how you um, Buzichka, I'm gonna get to your question. I'm just gonna finish a couple of topics that I want to talk and cover, and the next topic is, so external traffic is very powerful. Try it out. Q4 holiday images. For those that are already selling, I highly suggest every holiday season, take your photos, adjust them, and add a holiday season theme, so you can convert at a high, like you can increase your conversion rate. So this is a little tip that is really powerful and helpful to have your listings converting better. Okay, so we'll start with the first question here. Um, we have Gilly saying hi. Thank you. We have Buzichka. Thank you for the live, man. Appreciate it, and you're welcome. We have Nicole. Okay, I'm sorry about that. Can you hear me, guys? So I'm not sure what happened, but let me know if you can hear me. Um, you so
And
basically happened, but let me know if you can. Okay, so it looks like it's back to normal. Apologize for that. So okay, so we have Nicole asking, should I prepare enough stock in 3PL for Q4? So my answer would be yes, definitely yes. Um, Make sure that you uh, of course, if it's you have track record with those items and you feel confident about, like I said in a previous topic about sending more inventory and saving in shipping costs, make sure that you actually use items that you have track record, and that these items have enough selling history, so you can stock in the 3PL enough stock, so when you're getting out of stock with Amazon with the restock limitations, you can quickly move and create shipping plans from this 3PL to the Amazon warehouse. So definitely yes. Okay. uh, we have Buzichka, is it too late to start now before Q4? It's never too late. There is really never a best perfect time to start an Amazon business. So if you're ready, if you did your research, don't wait. Your time is the most valuable asset. So don't wait, and after the holiday season, make sure that you launch it. It's never really too late. We have Gilly. What do you think is top priority? Focus should be for Q4. So your focus should be making sure that you are always in stock. I guess that now it's too late. It might be too late for you to get your inventory in time. We are beginning of September, not beginning, already September 9th, and to ship goods now from China to Amazon will most likely arrive by November or even end of November. So you might still have time. So make sure that you ship enough inventory, okay? That's really the most important thing. That's the priority. And before I continue with answering, for those that are live, please hit the like button. It help me uh, reach more people, so people that have questions can enjoy this live and answer them, and of course ask more questions. Um, because if we will not have a lot of questions here, we'll move on. Anyway, so this is the top priority, making sure that you're in stock. Okay, then I would focus on PPC. Okay, PPC and advertising. If you're not going to be hands-on and on top of things, you could lose a lot of money. So make sure that you're making sure that you are on top of things, really moving on with budget. Go to the budget tab, the new budget tab. I didn't make a video about it, but there is a new budget tab on inside Amazon advertising platform, and make sure that you go into that tab and you make sure that no campaign is running out of budget with a good ACOS. Also use ACOS rules, the new budget rules that allowing you to control this automatically. So if you reached your budget and your ACOS is within a specific range, you can increase the budget automatically. So this is very powerful. So good question. We have Bozicia. Is it too late to start now before Q4? So I already answered this. Sure, thank you. We lost you. Yes, I was lost for a few seconds. Please help me hit the like button. We have Sismon. I always have issues pronouncing your name, but good to see you here, man. I'm considering to join the Amazon Transparency Program. Has the transparency barcode to be sticked by a seller, or Amazon FBA stick it on your product? So I'm not part of the program, but I was almost joined this program. I was really in the final stages of it. And the answer is that you have to put the stickers. And the funny thing, it's not funny, but what really made me not join the program is the fact that every barcode is different. It's not like an FNCO barcode that it's always the same, because that way anyone can copy you. So the way that the transparency program work, And the logic behind it is that every barcode that is generated is unique, and it has to match with Amazon system. So if someone come and make a random barcode with the number, it will not get into Amazon warehouses because it's not going to match what they have on their records. So the seller has to put it. I guess that there is a fee if you want Amazon to stick it on your behalf. I'm not sure about it though. I wouldn't really get into this program because it's limiting you selling on other marketplaces. And it's really, unless you are like having really big counterfeit issues and infringements on your brand, I wouldn't really use that. They're trying to push it very hard, Amazon. Obviously, they have their reasons, but yeah, it's. I don't think it's worth it. I really explored it, and I don't think it makes sense to join into the program unless again you are a big brand and you have ton of infringement issues and counterfeit items. But good question. Guys, ask me questions. It's really opportunity for you to get free access to me, and hit the like button so more people can join and see this live and ask questions. We're already 22 minutes into the live, and I guess we'll stay for 20 more minutes unless no questions will be added here. Um, let's go and check this question. Where is easier to launch a product, USA or Europe? Okay, so this question could be like depends on, for each person it will be a different answer. So someone like Sasmon that is located in Europe, it is easier for them. It's easier for them to launch in Europe, but for me that I'm located in the US, it's actually harder for me to launch in Europe. So it really depends where you're located. I think that the US market is the biggest. So if you're really, it really depends. It really depends because we have tax here involved. You have to do your research and decide what is the best option for you. Obviously, you have to take some data in mind when you get the decision, like the size of the market and the competition there. Those are things that will help you with this data decide what is the best thing for you. Um, Send me more questions, guys, so I can help you. Didn't know about this Amazon transparency complexity. Thanks a lot. You're welcome. Yes, it's. I really wanted to do it. I had a call with the transparency supervisor, a manager there that tried to really, me starting using the program for my brands, and really after exploring it, and it's not like a normal printing house could use it. They give you a list of printing warehouses because it's cost more than a normal barcode, because again every barcode is unique. So they give you the sheets, the files, and the printing house have to print them with the unique QR code, if I'm not wrong. So this is not something that is easy, and not every printing house could really deal with it. So that's why I said, you know what, it's just too much work for me, and I'm gonna leave it away. We have eBay Addicts that I was a guest on his channel. Welcome, good to see you here. And guys, ask me more questions. I'll wait a few more minutes, and if no more questions here, I guess that's time to end the live. Um, but yeah, it's really great. I can tell that I didn't really prepare good enough for this live. It was something kind of spontaneously that I did. But yeah, hit the like button so more people can see that it's on and ask me questions. And of course, for those that are already here, go ahead and ask your questions. I can really say that lately, I feel good about this model, about Amazon. Things are starting to connect again. I was doing product research for really long time, and a lot of my products last year didn't launch well. I didn't reorder. They failed basically, and my confidence level was getting down. And recently, I started to take this much more seriously, doing and digging deep in product research, making sure that I'm building a processes that are supporting a high success rate. So when I launch and go and hit that pay button on Alibaba for a new order, I know that I have confidence and I did all the checks, and it's based really on data and less on, on feelings. So you have to really make sure when you go after a product, you're 100%, uh, you know, uh, 100% sure and confident that it would work out, and you did all the checks. These are things that I knew, and I was teaching, and I was, having too much confidence in myself, and didn't really check them well enough. So always be hands on, always make sure that you're really checking all the data points and you get your decisions based on data and before you move forward. um, so yeah, what do you think about online arbitrage on Amazon? I think to jump first with online arbitrage and then switch to private label. So we have eBay addicts, that is I think that he's doing those things as well, the arbitrage. And I have no really bad things to say about this. I think online arbitrage, it's opportunity for you to learn how Amazon works, but make sure that you're not going into this trap of doing it and then getting used to it, and just making $50 a week or $100 or $50 a day. Of course, there are people that making millions there and are much more successful than I with the online arbitrage model. But if you compare these two models, how big you can take it with really small operation, private label would win 10 out of 10 for sure. It's much more scalable. The profits, I guess, would be better, and it's something that you build an asset for. With online arbitrage, you're not really building an asset, you're not building something that you can sell. So I would say that maybe if you want to start online arbitrage just to get knowledge, just to get started, and just to get the experience selling on Amazon, then it's a good it's not good, it's not a bad idea, so um, really make sure that you use this as an experience, and then once you get the experience on how to create shipping plans, how Amazon Seller Central works, creating listings, doing all of these things, then you can go ahead and move on to the product label, like to the private label model. That's a similar route to what I did with retail arbitrage. I went to stores and buying some stuff there, gaining experience, and that's how I started. um, Hit the like button so more people can see the live, and ask your questions. eBay addicts, hit the like button. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Simon, yesterday I found a great way to see the trend for sales on Amazon in a macro scale. You need to open Google Trends. Why there are two words, Amazon and weather. Correlation on this chart is amazing. Okay, we'll try it out. That's nice. We'll definitely try it out and see. Um, I personally don't like trendy items because I feel that when you do the research, so many other people doing product research at the same time and seeing those things, and then when you launch, another 10 or 15 more people would launch at the same time as you. And usually trendy items are not staying on for the long term. They go up quick and down quick. They're not there to stay. Okay. So, but it's a good way to see some data and be on top of things. So definitely, I always tell people, you want it bad enough, you really need to do those things that Simon is doing, like exploring things and want to know about how things works and be eager, have this hunger. It's you see people that are saying, oh, I want to sell and this and that, and then they have, like, I heard that quote from Floyd Mayweather, the boxer, the greatest boxer in the world, and he said, look, we all have 24 hours, right? And let's say we sleep 8 hours, a good night's sleep, it's 8 hours. Then how many hours we left with? 16 hours. let's say you work full time, another 8 hours, right? A 9 to 5 job. Then you have how many hours? You still have 8 hours more left. He then said, you know what? You're eating 3 meals a day. It's 1 hour each. It's 3 hours. Again, deducted from the 8 hours, you left with 5 hours. Okay. Let's say you have family and kids. You spend 2 more hours. Then you have 3 more hours of free time. And I was exaggerating with the numbers here. So you have 3 more hours. And what people are like doing with these 3 hours, either sitting on their phone, uh, watching TikTok or YouTube, I don't know, like some BS bullshit stuff, and it's not really helping them. So use these 3 hours to explore things like Simon's doing. He's like getting out of the box, thinking what else I can do, what else we can do to become better sellers, what more information and action I can take, and move forward with it. um, how long have you been selling online? So I'm doing e-commerce for 12 years now, and Amazon for 3 years. So that's how long I've been selling. And yeah, I really love doing it. And I love the model of you being able to sit where I am right now. As you can see, I'm outside, right by my pool, and sitting here, drinking coffee, doing this live while I'm getting sales on Amazon FBA. So this business model is amazing. I love it. I was traveling for 2 months now while I was able to still work on my business. So this for itself just give me so much joy and freedom that no money can buy, really. I would prefer to make less money than I would do another job, but still have that freedom, because that freedom gives you actually more opportunity to make more money, and you can enjoy the things that matter in life. So definitely achievable, and you can do it as well. I don't see more questions, so I'll wait a few more seconds. If no more questions will come, I'll have to end this live. It was short, 33 minutes, but it's the first time that I'm using this StreamYard, so I had some issues. I guess we will, the next live that I want to do it on a weekly basis. So next live next week, we'll have more experience with that. We'll be more prepared, and send all this info to anyone. See here 9 more people, so hit the like button, and I'll give them opportunity to ask more questions. Hey, we have Onik here. Hey, Tomer. Hey, how are you? If you have questions, ask me them now, because I'm about to end this live. Some people didn't know that I'm going live. It was kind of spontaneously, and maybe the time is not really the best, but it's totally fine. I have to go. Thank you, Tomer, and see you in the next one. You're welcome. Good to see you here. Great questions, and you're killing it. Keep killing it, and good luck with Q4. So I guess that would be the end of the live. Thank you guys for being here. Um, I'll have another live next week where you can, you know, basically, that every week it will come. You can prepare your questions ahead of time and ask them here. And it was really a pleasure. See you next week.